this made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.
Now let's bring it back. This goes out to you. This goes out to you. As we proceed. Yeah. Yeah. That knock. That bounce. Hey. Know what I mean? And you know the motherfucking vibes? Yeah, kid. What it do, YouTube? It's your boy POPAVIST, and you now rocking with the best. POPAVIST TV. We live. We rolling. We unscripted. We authentic. That feeling on a Monday. Got the club going up on a Monday. Yeah, kid. Made it through another weekend. Energy is up. Feeling blessed. Feeling highly favored, as you should, on a Monday. If it's your first time, come on in. Take a look around. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. Smash that notification bell so when I upload the videos, you get alerted. Yeah. And if it's not your first time, you know the vibes. You know how we do. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. We in the end game. And that's that good coffee. Top of the morning and all that. Early bird gets the worm. It's a little raining. It's going to be a little rain, a little snow today, but maybe a little snow. But you know, we'll get through it. It is what it is. Back to Monday. Dreary Mondays. Monday motivation. Motivational Monday. Motivational quotes. I am your motivational speaker. Yeah, kid. And what the vibes is here for today. What you got out of bed feeling energetic and energized over. What's motivating you? What got that motor, you know what I mean, clicking today on Monday? If that's you. If it's not, if you like, damn it, man, Monday. And drink a Red Bull, you know what I mean? Can't sleep on life. Let's get to some motivational quotes and talk about motivation. You already know on this channel, hip-hop, sports, motivation, dope-ass interviews, and Popavisms 101. Yeah, kid. Motivation. What motivates people? Why are some people motivated more than others? I give you some motivation right now. I give you some incentives, rather, or why people feel motivated and what we could do to motivate a large amount of people at one time. But you're black. You're black, nigga. Yeah, you Negro in the back, you're black. Thanks for tuning in, though. Now, seriously, though, here's some stuff that motivate people. Oftentimes, and I'll bring it to inside prison. A lot of brothers in prison, a lot of sisters in prison, unfortunately. Know what I mean? Get out, do what you gotta do, keep your nose clean, transfer that motivation I'm about to talk about into something positive. But a lot of times, though, real talk, our loved ones, our friends, our comrades, people we knew and all that, when they get locked up and they go away for the crimes that they committed, some of them are innocent, small portion, you know, Ray, Pookie and all of them, they did that shit. That's why we like, free the bros, free the bros. Never write them, never holler at them, never pick up that bat line, know what I mean, to see how a nigga doing. That motivates individuals locked up. Know what I mean? Like, especially if you ain't got a lot of time. If you got a lot of time, then that motivation or that revenge factor might be a little tempered because you got so much time to do. 5, 6, 7 years, that's motivation. Believe it or not, it's people that got 5 years left, 4 years left, definitely 3, 2, and 1 years left. That's motivated. They working out every day. They got that mental note in the back like, yeah, motherfuckers ain't right. Shorty left me for dead. Commissary is flatline. Nobody checking for me, but when I was out there, I was looking out. You know what I mean? I was the go-to guy. I was the go-to gal. Everybody was hitting the bat line like, yo, can you do, I need X, Y. I know you know what I mean? Call that favor. And it's messed up. You know what I mean? I mean, like, brothers should be motivated. You know what I mean? In that sense, like, damn, if I wasn't a scumbag, scum of the earth, and I was looking out, not so when I get in this position, unfortunately, a down position, where, you know, you got to rely on other people, but you did it for whatever reasons you did it for. But on the spin back, you didn't think that people would leave you for dead. Like, nah, sir. You know what I mean? Wiping the bugs off my shirt, cleaning my shirt, like left me for dead. You know what I mean? And that motivates people. And it's a motivation of revenge factor. Like, you know what I mean? Like, revenge is a dish best served cold. You hear in times inside, like, yeah, I can't wait to get back out, to get back in position. Like if this was an individual that was in position. So it's a lot of moving pieces in this scenario of motivation that I'm giving. Like one is, it's motivation, but it's really a get back factor. Like I was once here, I got knocked down. So the motivation is to get back there and even to get back higher than that. So I don't be in this position again where I need people to look out for me. I need to be dependent on people. Other motivations, you in a relationship, shit don't go right, it goes south. You know what I mean? To be exact, she break up with you. You know what I mean? Good reason or no good reason. You find the reasons like, damn, whether you put on weight, whether you lost your job, whether you wasn't in the position that she met you in, you're down now. And so it's like, it looks like, although it could have been other determining factors of why y'all split, you'll just look at the stuff like you put on weight, you lost your job, you ain't got the influence or the money that you once had, or whatever it is. Like if you went in a down spiral, you look at it like, damn, this bitch try to play me. Like, you know what I mean? Wait till I was down and out to try to leave me for dead. So the get back factor is to get back so you don't have to be in that vulnerable state and position again. And it's also to show her as well. That's why you get you hope to get the better spouse. You know what I mean? That's why they say when you dating and then you not dating that individual no more and you downgrade, it looks bad on you. And it's always like, nah, I got to get, you know what I mean? Somebody that look better, their status is better, especially with the social media era now. How everything is for status. That's a motivating factor. When you feel like your lady or your man left you for somebody that was lesser than you, you know what I mean? Or even if you feel that they was higher than you, that motivates you to do better, to get back out there and, get in the gym and get over them. It'd be a lot of motivational factors that play into why a person may do something. If you at your job, right? A lot of us that work, got jobs and shit, go to work every day, you punch in. Say you, let's give an example. Say you a teacher. Let's use a teacher for an example. 10 teachers in one school. Out of the 10 teachers, it's 3 teachers that's exceptional. Like they percentages of the people that pass in their class or graduate is exceptional. They are very exceptional teachers. They are phenomenal at their job. The teaching skills, the ability to lead and teach young people, etc. The other 7 are good. They're not bad. They're just not as exceptional as the 3 that I mentioned. With that being said, because of the career and job profession that they chose, no matter how exceptional you are or just good in the case of the 7, they all going to get paid the same. So it's no motivation. If you love it, you love it. That can be motivating to know the satisfaction that you're getting out of educating people and bringing value to others' lives. That could be motivating because it's not the pay. The pay is the same. But if you in a multi-level marketing business where the exceptional you are in the business, they pay you based off that, like a commission base, so to speak. So you motivated for that. You motivated, you getting up because you know that you're exceptional at this, you're going to get paid. So your motivation is to get paid. And again, I use the Kobe's, rest in peace to the Black Mamba, you know what I mean? Just to be greater than everybody, the Michael Jordans. What motivates you? Why are you motivated? And can you transfer that into motivating others. Motivational Monday motivation. I am your motivational speaker. Yeah, kid. POPAVIST. Hit the subscribe button. We live. We rolling. We unscripted. We authentic. That feeling fresh off the weekend. And like I said, have you seen the welcome video? You know what I mean? And if you know, you've been following me, you rock with me. I always find why people motivated, why are some not, and what makes the person or the individuals that's really motivated, like why do they get on fire? Like I said, I've been in a few multi-level marketing businesses. It's still in. Some of the individuals in these businesses, like they wake up with their hair on fire, they jump out of bed, they go to sleep late, they wake up early because they're motivated to get to the bag, but also to train and build other people and show them how to get to the bag. You know what I'm saying? So that they can, reverse the engineering of being broke and, changing that generational curse of living in poverty. You know what I mean? That's their motivation. And a lot of women do well in those businesses. A lot of women they up here, they high. A lot of them, I've taken as mentors inside certain businesses that I partaken, you know what I mean, or partook in. So I find it interesting, like, what be the motivational factors? Some of my why you work out, why you eat healthy, why you do what you do. You have to find the why. That question is, or the answer to the question, you know what I mean? AI to the question is very important, because if you're not motivated, if you find yourself lacking, or you find yourself not being pushed, or you find yourself just being cool with where you're at currently, then you got to find the why. You got to say, damn, why am I like this, and why am I not like that? Why is this person like this? What was they situation prior, to where they at now? It's always, sometimes it's good to look. And I'll just give a brief, quick example. Like on social media, a lot of times you follow somebody that got a big following, so most likely they should have a lot of posts. But when you see is they take their posters away and they just keep them with the current 10 or 20, maybe the fresh new 50 posters. If they had posters prior to that, they delete them. Or you look at YouTubers, you know what I mean? That's on fire now, and you go back and look at they old videos. You say, wow, they was there. And then you get to see the evolution of where they at now, the motivation, the process. So it's always interesting. What motivates you? Why are you motivated? Are you motivating others? We are all ears. Some of us in the real world, you know what I mean? We haven't figured it out yet. We need help. We need instructions. We need people to be blunt with us and let us know what it is. So if you're a highly motivated person, let me drop a one in the comments. Hit me with a Gmail. Drop a comment on why you are motivated, what motivates you, and is it your duty to motivate others? Do you feel like, I should be? I'm a highly motivated person. My engine is always revved up. I'm always like, let's go, let's get it. You know what I mean? Do you feel like you should motivate other people? Does your presence alone motivate other people? You see, like, leaders are born, or they come into their leadership role by just being themselves, you know what I mean? By learning and moving forward. Like I said, you walking straight, all you can see is the road ahead of you, but when you look back, you see you got followers, and that's the saying, then you're a leader, you know what I mean? Some natural, some have to be, bred to be leaders by other leaders. So with that being said, is your mere presence motivating people? Are you motivating people in the right way? Let's get to this real quick. Let's get to some more motivation. RICKROSS on God Forgives and I Don't album. What's the song? Hold Me Back. These niggas won't hold me back. These hoes won't hold me back. These hoes won't hold me back. Like, that's motivation. When you think people trying to hold you back, you want to prove them niggas wrong. Like, oh no, you're not gonna hold me back. I'm gonna bust through. I'm gonna be that exception. But on the joint, he said, when you feed in your circle, watch your shipments improve. You know what I mean? And then on another line that's not close to that, he said, he said, when you feed in your circle, watch your shipments improve. And he said, motivating my niggas and we never divide. So it's like, when you see groups, companies, or whatever. And like I just said, I gave the example of when you working to get paid off your work productivity as opposed to the position, and no matter if you're good or you're average, you're getting paid the same. When he says motivating my niggas and we never divide, and he said when you feed in your circle, watch your shipments improve. When people is motivated, it's the same money. I mean, money is a lot of times it's the root of, of it. It makes the world go around. People and money make the world go around. Influence, etc. Is that true or is it not true? When you feed your circle and the people you around, does that motivate them? Does that keep the circle tight as opposed to not taking care of your niggas, not feeding your circle, not motivating your niggas so that you never divide? And then you look at, and I did this analogy, or not analogy, but this example in the other video I did speaking about Big Meech, right? I don't know him, never met him. I don't know nobody that was in the organization. But from what I heard and what I read and seen on the internet, just like y'all, the people in the back, yeah, you. It says that everybody was eating. Everybody had nice luxury cars. Even the butler was Gucci down, Fendi down, pull up in the Ferrari with the doors go. You couldn't even tell he was the butler. You know what I mean? Like, if that's true, then that's great, because if the top is making money, it should, funnel down to everybody. And then you see the people that get the bag, that got out, or either got to the bag. People that they was with. Not scumbag people that they was with, people that don't deserve, but people that was good niggas, good individuals, good people. When you see they was left to the side, maybe because they couldn't figure it out, they didn't broker a deal, or they just wasn't blessed to be put in the position to get the bag. And then they still don't get the bag, even though they're supposed to be cool and involved in the inner circle. Why is that? You know what I mean? Like, why some people circles is tight and they, you know what I mean? Like Hove, like Bleak somewhere in my will somewhere, regardless. He in the will, so no matter if he's selling any records, he could just lay back and chill somewhere. That's how good he is. And the people that deserve that should get that. And the people that don't deserve it probably shouldn't get it. The point is, the more you motivate your niggas, and that's what I'm going to use because that's how he said it, motivating my niggas and we never divide. Like, when you feed in your circle, watch your shipments improve. Like, when people is motivated and they know they're going to get back and not be cheated for the work that they doing, they tend to work longer. They tend to work harder. They tend to work smarter, as opposed to a job where you're getting paid. We all had jobs where, you ain't really had to do much. Much wasn't required. And they didn't really pay much, but it was cool. And it was a cool exchange. You're not asking me to do much. I'm going to come in, do the bare minimum. I'm going to get the little 10, 12, 15 hours an hour, and then I'm out of here. Like, it's an even exchange. And then you see, like, the people that, if you do X, Y, Z of work, we going to pay you. They in their cubicles late at night. They on the phone. They making sure everything is straight on that bat line so that they can get their bread. You know what I mean? So money is always a motivating factor. Women is a motivating factor. A man, on the opposite, men could be a motivating factor. Kids, etc. Your moms. What motivates you? Why are you motivated? And are you motivating others? It's your boy POPAVIST. You already know. But before we get out of here, because I'm motivated to get my ass to the gym, got to stay outside of the wash crew. And I got that comment the other day. I told y'all. They're like, you think you passed your prime. They was tight. They was tight at a little comment I made, so they had to attack. And it's all cool. You know what I mean? I roll with the punches. But yeah, some people are washed, and that is one of my motivations, is to try to be more healthier, to try to, have a balance. I always had that mindset, but that's what makes me have that mindset, is that, yeah, we all want to get old. You know what I mean? You just don't want to have a bad quality of life in your older years, and you don't want to be washed. You know what I mean? Especially if you're still relatively young in life. Late 30s, early 40s, that's young. You know what I mean? 60s, that's old. You know what I mean? So what type of quality of life you want to have? And if you out drugging and, abusing, party, you going in that route and you going ham, harder than the motherfucker every night, every weekend warrior, and you're not doing nothing to combat what comes with that. Juicing, fasting, working out, fasting from social media and different things like that. As I'm doing this video, and been social media in like 4 days, no posts, no nothing. I told y'all sometimes I just fall off the mat because it takes energy for that shit. Soon as you pop up, it's, you know what I mean, a lot to process, and it can take your peace of mind away. And, you know, no matter what age, peace of mind is essential, especially when you're older though. Like when you've been through the run of the mill, it's like, certain things, it's like, I ain't got time for that shit. To be even giving that any energy, any thought, you know, even if you trying to just kill a little time surfing, some of that shit could be draining. So, you know, we have to guard our space, like I said, especially between here. Real quick though, before I get out of here, because I know a lot of people, like I said, we do sports. So Brooklyn won last night. I had the Clippers. It was a good game, came down to the end. Could have called the foul on, they shouldn't have called the foul, in my opinion, on Kawhi Leonard, but it is what it is. Let's get to the picks. Yesterday, it was 8 games. We only caught 7 when the Pelicans was down. I told y'all I like the Pelicans. They came back from 24 down, beat the Celtics. We are now looking at y'all with the side eye. But Zion is a beast. Like him and Ingram, they definitely a dynamic duo. Like for the position, one is slender, lanky, play the wing. Zion is, you know what I mean. But anyway, let's get to the games. So yesterday, out of the 7 games, we really went 3 out of 7 because I said if Joel Embiid played, I like Philly. If he didn't, I like Toronto. He ended up playing, and Toronto ended up winning anyway. So, you know, I'm full transparency on this channel. We had Philly if he played. I didn't bet on that game, but just for the sake of giving the picks out. So we went 3 out of 7 yesterday, and our record was 37 and 20. Pardon me. 37 and 32. Out of 69 games, we won 37. We lost 32. We still over 500. No, that was yesterday. Now, because we 3 games, so we are now 40 and blank, just like that. Duh. We are 40 and 36. So we still 4 games over 500. Let's get to the games today. I hate when I'm just, you know what I mean, a little over 500. Still ain't lose nothing, and you still up, but we like to be way up, I feel. All right, so it's a few games today. One is postponed. Spurs in Indiana because of the COVID-19 and all that shit. We in the end game. We is in the end game. So 6 games. Let's get to them real quick. Got to get up out of here. Chicago at Houston. Houston is +1. I like Houston at home. Finally get a victory. Dallas is home. They ain't playing a couple days because postponements as well. They playing the Grizzlies. Dallas -5.5. I like Dallas at home to cover. Miami on the road playing OKC. OKC getting 6.5. I like Miami to cover, to win and cover. Phoenix hosting Portland. Portland getting 6. Damian Lillard, them niggas is balling. They was on like a 6-game win streak, lost to the Wizards. Possibly will lose again today to Chris Paul and Devin Booker and them, but I like Portland with the 6. I think they probably will lose. I don't think they're going to lose by the spread. So I like Portland with the 6. Next game, Charlotte. Charlotte is at Utah. Last time they played, Utah smacked them 138 to 121. It was a bloodbath. That was at Charlotte. I don't see anything changing. I like Utah to cover the 12.5. Last game, the Lakers. LeBron James, King James. They looking a little shaky without AD and Schroeder. That is a big factor. If they would have had Schroeder, I would have seen them winning the past 2 games. They played without AD before, and we already know it's not the sky's not falling. It's a long season. They're gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna be there at the end. Pump the brakes. Will they win tonight and cover the 7? Yes, I think they got enough to beat Washington by 7 at home, cover the spread. Let's run through the games real quick. Houston, Dallas, Miami, Portland, Utah, Lakers. 6 games on the slate. We eat the 6th game. Y'all see that? Y'all see the hot chip? Psych. We not eating that. It's your boy POPAVIST. Hit the subscribe button, share the video, like the video, hit the notification button so when I upload the videos, you get alerted. Here's a day to be great. Start the week off on a good note. Go out, do it. It's a choice.